Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear humanity, I've come today to give some light on the situation that is on this planet. I'm going to discuss the situation on this planet Earth and the relationship or what has brought about the confrontation, the human confrontation with the very Mother Nature that looks after them, as well as the environment, Mother Nature which looks after human beings, as well as their own bodies, which are in a very genetically, human bodies have been degraded to a state that if they continue on the trajectory of foolishness, there is a likeliness that if a plague breaks out in human bodies, which is already incubating in human bodies, it might wipe out all human beings from this planet. Now, I'm going to start by explaining to you, human beings, that you are all living Muslims on this planet. You are all living creations of a creation called human beings, and your religion from which you are created, that religion is Islam. That religion of Islam is the very religion that is complementary to what you breathe in as air, is the complement to what you eat as food, and is the complement of what you drink as water. Because what brought about the situation that is happening on this planet is your confusion and misguided foolishness that you ended up, the creation called human being, trying to oppose the very, very religion from which you are created. And that religion is the religion that builds every muscle on your bodies. Over the years, men drifted from the reality of the truth that they waged war on what they said they were fighting Islam. What they didn't know, that Islam is the very, very system that runs and builds every muscle on their bodies. So, over the years, many men went into, even as far as manufacturing nuclear weapons in the name of war against Islam. But that was a misguided adventure, because the very weapons of mass destruction which they manufactured will be used by their own hands against their own very children and women. The reason why I'm recording this video is to show you that you, as a creation called human being, you are created from the religion of Islam. And that very religion, its complements are the air you breathe, the water you drink, the food you eat. And the very bodies that builds every muscle on your bodies, or the blood cells in your bodies. The religion of those blood cells is Islam. That's why the religion of the water is Islam. The religion of the food you eat is Islam. Even the religion of the sun in the sky is Islam. If it was a different religion from what we created you from, you would have very difficulty surviving on this planet. Human beings. If your religion of your bodies was different from what is the religion of the sun in the sky, you would find it very, very hard to survive on this planet. So, this is a reminder, this is a warning to all human beings, that you either stop the wickedness or foolishness in your heads that you are fighting Islam, or the very blood system in your bodies, will commit suicide and cause you to have blood tumors in every part of your brain and every part of your bodies. That means you either end up being hit by brain hemorrhages, cancers, blood diseases of cancer, and multiple body organ failures. Because your foolishness tells you that you're fighting Islam. And we who created you, we are saying, no, you're not fighting Islam. Because Islam is the air you breathe, Islam is the water you drink, Islam is the food you eat. So this is a warning to all those who say they are, they call themselves medics and what have you, who people practice medicine. Over the years, you've tried to devise what you call nature to suit your lusts, to suit your desires, which we have warned you in the Quran that do not alter your bodies to suit your desires. Do not alter or adulterate the foods you eat to suit your desires or lusts. The alteration of your foods and the alteration of the foods and the adulteration of the foods you were created for you, and the genetic adulteration of your own bodies has degraded the genetic structure that it is very, very difficult for human beings to survive if there is an epidemic or anything that breaks out on this planet. Because what we discovered, there is a disease, a very deadly disease, manufactured by human beings, and that disease is already incubating in human bodies. It's just a matter of the environment and some whatever, that disease will break out and will wipe out the entire population of humanity. Over the years, I came to warn human beings, but instead those who knew who I was, they waged war on me. They said I was they accused me of many things. They accused me of many things, but what I've come to say today is a warning to those who are not warned. A warning to a people who are not warned. Europeans, Americans, you in your senses, you think you're fighting Islam or the Christian community. You in your senses, you think you're fighting Islam. You are fighting your own very blood system and immune system, even the air you breathe on this planet. You are fighting the rain that comes from the sky and falls on every part of this planet to be able the planet can produce what you eat. So, I'm telling you as human beings, I'm telling you as a creation called human beings, be warned that the wickedness, the sadness, and the madness in your head that you are fighting Islam is not. You're not fighting Islam. You are fighting your very existence on this planet. Human beings, you are fighting your existence on this planet, or life on this planet, because, as I told you, when all of you living human beings on this planet, you were created from the religion of Islam. The sun in the sky, its religion is Islam. The water you drink, its religion is Islam. The air you breathe, its religion is Islam. Even this planet Earth, the food she produces for you to survive, that food is submitted to the oneness of Allah. If the religion in your bodies was different from that of the sun in the sky, none of you would survive on this planet. If the religion of the water is different from what is that in your bodies, none of you would survive. So, this is a warning to all living human beings, and especially those who say that they are fighting Islam. Among a section of you on this planet, they say that they are fighting Islam, but you are misguided. You are on a path of destruction, which is already has shown what human beings, when they are misguided, what they can do to themselves. The people who are being killed in Palestine, they're not being killed because they are Palestinians. They're being killed because they think they are Muslims, or they're saying they're Muslims. So now you started this war with Islam, they're saying that you're fighting Islam. When the foolishness of saying that you're fighting Islam, the next thing you say, the next war you start you will say you are fighting colors of your own skin. So, be warned. Be warned, human beings, that we are not warned. When I come to this planet as rain, you cannot differentiate. When the rain comes from the sky, when I'm falling on this planet as rain or rainwater, I do not come either in white color or blue color or yellow color. None of you can tell which color is water. None of you on this planet can tell which color is water. So stop the foolishness and the madness of saying that you're fighting Islam, because as I showed you, as soon as you finish the war that is going on in Palestine, you might start a war saying that we are fighting a war against colors. So, be warned, human beings. Be warned. Be warned that if a people prove that they are treacherous and stupid and foolish and arrogant, Allah erases that creation of human beings from existence. If a people prove that they are treacherous, arrogant, and stupid, Allah erases a people or those people from existence. Now you started a war which you cannot win. Because as human beings, you cannot fight Mother Dunya, you cannot fight this planet that you live on, you cannot fight the air you breathe, you cannot fight the water you drink, you cannot fight the sun in the sky, you cannot fight your own very bodies, in which the very bodies in which you people you are, has waged war on foolish people. Because many of you have succumbed to diseases that have no cure, and there is no cure either on this planet or anywhere else with your foolishness that you're fighting Islam. There's no cure for that. There's no cure. Anyone who puts in their mind that we are fighting Islam, it's your own, you're fighting your own existence. Because we will command the very blood system in your bodies to mutate and destroy you wicked creatures. This is a warning. This is a warning to a people who are not warned. This is a warning to a people who are not warned. I'm telling you, I'll say this again. This is a warning to a people who are not warned. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.